Now it's time to move on to the next prayer station. You are now entering the holy place. Look at the mark on the floor to see where you should enter. Push aside the curtain and step inside. Look for the table marked Station 6, the lampstand. Have a seat at this table and open your book to page 14. There was no natural light in the holy place or the Holy of Holies. The only light in this space was the candle stand. It stood about 5 feet tall and had a span of about 3.5 feet. It had one base and 7 branches, each branch with an oil lamp. Everything about this lampstand pointed us toward the person of Jesus Christ. He is the light of the world. He is the vine. We are the branches. The branches were all attached to the base of the shaft with the entire lampstand made from one solid piece of gold. This signifies our union and relationship with Christ. Everything that we have spiritually needs to be firmly rooted in the person, the life, the ministry, the sacrifice, and the resurrection of Jesus. We cannot have true relationship with God except through Jesus Christ. The lampstand light reminds us that Jesus is the light of the world. And then, in Matthew 5, he says, we are the light of the world. He also says, let your light so shine before men. In Revelation chapter 1, Jesus tells us that the churches John is writing to are lampstands. Their purpose is to shine the gospel light into their communities, just as we are to let the light of Christ shine through us into our families, jobs, and community. Take a moment to think about who in your life you can be a light to. Think about those you bring the light of the gospel to in your family, friend circle, at your job, in school, and in your neighborhood. Write down their names. Spend a minute praying for them. The lamps in the lampstand were not regular candles like the ones you see in front of you, but these were lamps that burned oil. That meant that there had to be a constant supply of oil to burn. The oil of the lamps points to the ministry of the Holy Spirit. The fact that there could be no light except for the oil points to our complete and utter dependence on the Holy Spirit for hearing God, understanding truth, for living life in a righteous way, and for living in the gifts He has given to us. Francis Chan wrote a book about the Holy Spirit called Forgotten God. He says that many of us forget about the presence, the roles, and the responsibilities of the Holy Spirit in our daily lives. Spend a few minutes contemplating how you might have forgotten the role of the Holy Spirit in your life. Ask the Spirit to speak to your heart, identify His work in your life, and call you into a deeper relationship with Him. Write down what you're hearing from Him.